This channel is designed for adults viewing only, and certain videos will contain rated M for mature video games, featuring realistic violence, gore and suggestive themes. If you are not an adult, do not view the content on this channel.
Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Get ready to take a trip down memory lane. That table can only mean one thing. We're gonna be playing the Sega Genesis. And today's episode of Memory Lane, we're playing a little bit of Sonic 3D Blast. As you can see here, I got the box. These games are pretty hard to maintain, Mr. Cardboard boxes. And definitely like the regular Sega Genesis boxes rather than the cardboard boxes, but once upon a time, Sega eventually switched over to cardboard boxes. Now this game came out probably around 95 or 96, I think. 96 actually. So came out pretty late in the Sega Genesis lifespan. Got Sonic 3D Blast on the end spine label right there. Got Sonic on a huge 3D looking graphics right there on the front. Now this is in pretty good shape considering that's cardboard. Have to be pretty gentle taking this out. And the cartridge is in quite the good mint shape. Let's see if we can focus in on that. You got Sonic, a CGI looking Sonic on the front label right there. And it looks fantastic. And there is a manual in here that's black and white. Nothing really exciting in there. If you guys wish to see it, you have to open this up and pull it out. Doesn't sound right, but there we go. Here's the manual. It's a black and white manual, so this is kind of one of those cheapos. But you know, towards the end of the Sega Genesis lifespan, Sega wasn't going to be printing out color manuals. They were focused on the Sega Saturn at that time. So this is a budget release for the Sega Genesis. It was a very, very good game. Let's get this back inside the box without messing it up. This is probably one of the few cardboard cases I have for any gaming console, that is, because it's definitely still in pretty good shape. You know, it's not the greatest, but it held up. I mean, look at this. It's still in good shape. It's not perfect, but... So, yeah, let's... I don't know why I put that back in there. We're going to be playing the game. So let's... look at the back of the box for a second. You can see this is an isometric looking game. Top-down view. And, I personally like the Sega Saturn version of this game better, but this is definitely a very, very mind-blowing game on the Sega Genesis. Pushes the console to its limits. So let's go play some Sonic 3D Blast on the Sega Genesis, and let's be mind-blown by the awesome blast processing of the Sega Genesis. Time to play some Sonic 3D Blast and experience some crazy blast processing on the Sega Genesis, and get ready to have your mind blown away. Alright, here we are playing the Sega Genesis, and get ready for some Sonic 3D Blast on the Sega Genesis. You saw that really crazy looking Sega introduction right there. And here we have somehow a CGI introduction on a Sega Genesis cartridge. Yes, it does not look the greatest, but somehow they did it. And that's actually pretty amazing. I heard that the CGI introduction for this game took up most of the cartridge. And much like all Sega Genesis games, there is a sound test. It plays all the music in the game. Listen to all that awesome Sonic the Hedgehog music. Now, I'm going to personally, on the record, say my personal favorite version of this game is the Sega Saturn version. I know for some reason a lot of people like the Sega Genesis version the best, but I like the Saturn version the best. Here, the sound effects are really good. Let's start the game, and let's play. Got the flickies right there. And, back on the SG-1000, I think, from Japan, the first Sega console, they actually had a flickies game, as far as I remember. So flickies actually existed before Sega, Sonic the Hedgehog, that is. Alright, let's play Sonic 3D Blast. Let's go collect some flickies. It's the whole object of the game. Collect all the rings you can, and we've got our first flicky right there, and when you collect a flicky, they become attached to you from behind, you can see right there. And for Sega Genesis standards, this game has really, really good graphics, you can see right here. But again, my favorite version of the game is the Sega Dreamcast. Not Dreamcast, Sega Saturn, that is. Oh, you son of a bitch! You didn't do a spin roll? Spin dash, whatever the hell you want to call it. Oh, got two flickies. Oh, you piece of crap. So when you get hit by an enemy, your flickies start going in different directions, so you have to recollect them again. Alright, so we got 4 flickies, and now we have to get the 5th one right here. We have to collect a total of 5, so this is the last one right here. Get over here. And somewhere over here, you throw your flickies into the ring and advance to the next level. And that's basically how you beat each portion of the level. And now over here, there is another portion of flickies that we have to get. Now, if you play the Sega Saturn version of the game, when you run around on the actual bridge right here, the bridge actually bends back and forth. And of course, the Sega Genesis version does not have the ability to do that. You want to make sure you have at least a couple of rings so you don't die. There's a free Sonic the Hedgehog guy up there. Yeah, the graphics are really good on this game. I must give Sega credit. Alright, so right now we have 1 flicky. We have to find 4 other flickies here, so let's see if we can figure out where the hell the other flickies are. Oh, you son of a bitch. So apparently those guys you can't kill. Alright, here we go. Oh! Don't stay away from those things, oh my god. Alright, so we have 3 flickies. Alright, so that's a bonus stage right there. So if you actually collect 1,000 rings, not 1,000, 100 rings, you can actually do a bonus stage. And again, the bonus stage looks very, very different from the Sega Saturn version. I'm pretty sure that the Sega Genesis version came out first. I keep saying Dreamcast. It would have been pretty cool if the Dreamcast had a version of this game as well. That would have been quite interesting. Let's do a spin dash over here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, so let's head it back to where we were before. There's 2 more guys that we have to kill in order to get flickies. And they're probably around here somewhere. Now, what's down here? Let's find out. Ah, here we go. Alright, so now we need 1 more flicky. you have to be pretty careful where you go here, so there's gotta be a... I've been not talking. I'm actually mesmerized by this game. When I play this game, I get so into it that I don't talk, and I just want to find where that last flicky is right here. That flicky's somewhere around here. Where is he? There's got to be a way. Okay, let's go up here. There's definitely a flicky somewhere around here somewhere. You know what? We'll drop these 4 flickies off, and let's hunt for the next one. All right, so there is definitely an enemy somewhere around here. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is! All right, so let's get that last flicky. Let's get the hell out of here. Get 1 ring, 2 rings. That's good enough. All right, so we collected enough flickies to advance to the next level. And this game is definitely one of my favorite Sonic games. I mean, look at this. Now, the Sega Genesis version is pretty good. But I would say that the best version is the Saturn version. So right away we got 1 flicky right there. Let's oh, that son of a bitch. 2 flickies. We got 2 flickies. Okay, so 3 flickies, alright. So we're doing. Oh, you get the idea of this game. You have to collect the flickies. So far we got 4 flickies. And the flickies actually help you get those free guys up there. Let's drop these flickies off. And here's the last flicky right here. Let's drop him off over here. And advance on to the next portion of the stage. Some really good looking graphics, as mentioned before. And this game came out kind of late in the Sega Genesis lifespan. This came out in like 95 or 96. So by then people were moving on to like the PlayStation and the Saturn. But if you still had a Sega Genesis, I mean, what the heck? You can still buy this game back then and still have a lot of fun. Get over here! I got the second flicky right there. Alright, try to avoid those guys right there so you don't die. And when you move around, you want to be real careful. Oh no! My flickies got away. Oh, there's another flicky right there. There's a red one bouncing around. Come on, flicky. Oh my god, this flicky's so hard. Oh, okay, I got him. That's like a very, very difficult flicky to collect. Let's get all these rings right here, so if we get hit, we're safe. And we got our next flicky right here. We got 4 flickies. Oh, 3. Again, you can break through the that boulder right there. It's a little hidden spot. And this is a bonus stage area right here, so if you collect a certain amount of rings... Yep. Okay, so now we're going to the bonus stage. You guys can see what that looks like. And again, if you're used to playing the Sega Saturn version, this, like me, the bonus stage looks very, very different. It's actually in 3D. It did not get too far at all. And I wonder if you'll allow me to play the bonus stage again. I don't think you will. I mean, he's taking all my rings. What a bastard. Alright, so I have 3 flickies here. Let's head back to where we were before. Let's see if we can find the other flicky. We got 2 more flickies we have to find. We killed that enemy right there. There's a possibility there might be more flickies over here. Alright, let's look around. Oh! We have a Knuckles over here just standing around. You can see that. It's interesting. Pretty cool stuff. I almost got hit by that enemy, so you have to be real careful. Now, this game is pretty fun. So if you're playing it on the Sega Genesis or the Sega Saturn, you're gonna have a similar experience. But the Genesis version is really pushing the hardware to its limit, like some of the best looking graphics. While the Saturn version is probably not quite as well received, it's still a great game, but probably doesn't push the. Oh no, is there a flicky on the loose somewhere? What the hell's going on here? So there is a flicky somewhere, and I think I might have actually picked it up. Where the hell is this flicky? Usually that little indicator on the bottom, the actual picture of the flicky, that means I picked him up already. So there might be a flicky hopping around somewhere on the map. Well, that's going to be a nightmare to find, but you guys get the idea of how to play this game. This game's actually pretty fun. One of the best Sonic the Hedgehog games of all time. It's quite a bit different from the Sonic 1, 2, and 3, so if you're used to playing those games and you want to play something completely different, this would be it right here. That flicky is somewhere around here. Where the hell is that flicky? There's a flicky on the loose. And as you can see here, the game becomes challenging at times because you can actually lose a flicky. He might be around here somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. There he is. We were able to actually recover the flicky that's on the loose. Now let's try to return him back to where he belongs. Over here somewhere. Alright, let's get him back to his spot. Right over here. Alright, so now we can advance to the next portion of the level. That's how you play Sonic 3D Blast, and once again you have to continue finding flickies. That's the whole object of the game. And the way you get flickies is killing the enemies, do a spin dash and kill the enemies. Very, very good at Sonic the Hedgehog game. I definitely one of the best ones in my opinion. So, if you enjoyed this episode of Memory Lane and you want to see more awesome Sonic the Hedgehog Memory Lane episodes, just don't forget to give me a thumbs up down below and comment down below, that is, and let me know what your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog game is, because who knows, I might make an episode on that next. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue playing this. I'll tell you what, once you start playing this game, it's addictive.